Prossima presentazione di Werusys, anche Werusys è un partner Seeq in Germania e anche partner di Ematica, in modo che così collaboriamo insieme su eventuali opportunità collegate. Vi presento Julian e Kai. Julian, Head for Portfolio Management and Business Development in Werusys. Kai Weber, General Manager Werusys, oltre 30 anni di esperienza nel management Industry 4.0, lunga esperienza anche Werusys sulla piattaforma PaySystem. Grazie.
Aspetta un momento.
So, first of all, thank you for having us. Second, I have to apologize. I learned the wrong language. Actually, I began to study French, but if I had knew that I talk to you all, maybe next year. Yeah, so us is Werusys. We are from Werusys, Cologne, and us is Julian Weber and Kai Weber. My role in this presentation is the less important. I will talk about the company and present who Werusys is in very short, and then Julia will take over and talk about Seeq and PyVision, our expertise and benefits and results about our partnership with Ematica. And then we can ask him questions, because maybe there are some questions. Yeah. To begin with, Werusys, we are since almost 30 years now a partner of the industry in Germany. We are seated in Cologne. We were founded in 1995. We are a small company. Having said that, we recently joined the Amitech group. Some of you might know them. They are from Norway. And now we're actually a big company, like 50 to 60 people. And but we are still Werusys, and we will stay while Werusys, because Werusys is something special. We are kind of the spearhead of the innovation of software development. We have our own products, and we come to that in a moment. We have real data analysts coming from the universities we work with all around. One of the most important is Aachen, where he comes from. It's one of our elite universities, and this is something we are doing a research project and such like. If you see the pyramid over there, we call it Betriebspyramide. It's a production-like pyramid. We are in the MES layer between the ERP, SAP system, and the shop floor, that is SCADA and automation. And that's where we started to build all these connectors. We are a connection company, and where we start with our projects. The next thing is to say we accompanied all along, I would say, industries 3.0 to 4.0. We began with our own historians. We were pushed out of the market by Werusys, and we joined them as a partner for 23 years ago, I think. We are partnering with Werusys, now Weber. Then we migrated all of our stuff, all our products onto the top of Werusys. That's when we built our product information system, production information system, MES, manufacturing execution. We added some laboratory information management stuff on top. This shows the broad expertise we have in this area. And then there it was 2012, 2013, 14, we started, and this is important because of our latest product, we started our energy management system. We got funded from the German government for that, and I think from the European Union as well. We did it with Fraunhofer, the biggest German research company. This was our first contact to AI. We did it with solver technology. And later we thought it would be a good idea to exchange the solver technology with Seeq, because we like Seeq better, of course. And then there was a time when energy management was very popular in Europe, especially in Germany, ISO 50001, because we got later cheap energy from Russia. It was a fault. Then nobody needed it anymore, but now it's going up again. And we decided to do the new energy management version 2.0 with our latest product to rebuild it. This is the Pi Vision Suite. This is all about that what Julian is telling you right now. And with this, I would pass over to him. Did I forget something, Julian?
No, I don't think so. So, I would start with the partnership Giuseppe already mentioned earlier. So most recently we started to partner on different topics. One of them is also a product basis with the Vision extensions in the front. We will see that later on. And basically this partnership now allows us to cover two very important markets in the European Union, so Italy and Germany. We can support natively in there. And beside of the product exchange, we are also now exchanging knowledge and technologies. And as we already seen in the agenda, we will talk about Seeq and Vision. Both systems are probably well known in this group. And we all know that Seeq and the Pi system work good together. I mean, in most presentations we have seen so far, Werusys was mentioned, or Viva, or the Pi system in general. So on the one hand side, we have a data historian, the Pi system, all data at hand. We can easily contextualize the data, we can easily structure it. And on the other hand, we have an advanced analytical solution, which is Seeq. With Seeq, you can then take advantage of the data you have in Pi, you can analyze it, you can prepare it for your reporting or dashboarding, or you can clean it, whatever you want. You can do it with Seeq. And with Seeq, you can basically increase the value you are taking out of your investment into your data historian. And also on the path forward, both share the same vision with the cloud and that kind of stuff. And we wanted to drive this synergies even further. So we thought about a way, how can we bring the results from Seeq to a very broad audience? So in most companies we have as our customers, there is a central system for monitoring, and we wanted to share the insights we can generate with Seeq with the whole user base. I mean, what is the value of a visualization you have in Seeq, but it's only visible to a certain amount of users, maybe the ones who created it. So it would be of more value if you share it with a very broad audience. What is the value of a capsule that is hidden somewhere in Seeq and not visible to the operations team, for example? How can they react? So we thought about a tool which is well known. In this case, we have decided to go with Vision as the front end, because it's a well-known knowledge tool in the industry, and many operation teams use it for monitoring. So I think I forgot to move on with the slide, so what I just explained was for this slide. So end of last year, we have released our first version of the Werusys Vision Suite. Basically, it offers currently more than a dozen additional visualization options. You get regular updates because we know Viva decides to change things in the background from time to time. We have the first-class support, either from Ematica or from our side, directly embedded. And what we will focus on today is the direct embedding of Seeq analysis into Vision. So what we will see in the next few slides is that this solution enables you to basically have a very seamless embedding of Seeq into Vision. And the aim was always that the end user doesn't even have to know where the data comes from. He can just take advantage of it. And one very important thing was that all visualizations from Seeq are supported, and also the capabilities of Vision can be moved over to Seeq, so time frame, asset, and whatever you have in Vision. So as you can see here, we have dynamic charts like we have the shaded areas in the background, not possible with Vision before. We have the calculation tables, we have in Seeq bar graphs, XY plots, which we have seen earlier. So basically everything that is available now and also what is available in the future can be embedded into Vision. And for that, we have created two new Vision symbols, Vision widgets, as you want to name it. So on one side we have the Seeq Visual Workbench, that is basically the way from Seeq into Vision. And we have the Seeq ad hoc analyzer, which is basically the way from Vision over to Seeq, just to make the boundaries, lower the boundaries between both systems. And then you can see they are directly available here in the symbol stack here in Vision, and they can be used as easy as the other symbols we already have in Vision. So in the next, I will show a short video of our solution, just to see how it is working. So in this case, we have some solar power generation, and for whatever reason, we have a peak at night, and we just want to quantify it. We just want to see how much or how big the impact is. So what we do is, we go to the symbol stack we now have with the Seeq symbols. You can see they are directly available here where you have the existing symbols in PyVision. You have this magnifier lens here. And you just drag and drop it on the screen. We will see later on that in the newest version there's an even more easier way. But basically you give an optional name, whatever, you hit investigate in Seeq. And now we will grab all the PyText that were used in PyVision and we'll generate a new sheet here in Seeq. So reduce the time, the manual the manual work effort is basically zero. You can just go over whatever you want. This is now just fast forwarded. So we do some basic analysis just to quantify the amount of energy per night, solar. We do periodic conditions like we know it in Seeq. We identify the night periods here, and then the next step we identify the day, and then we move the value to the last time. So we have the energy generation per night from solar, which is not normal, for the last day. We make it a little bit more beautiful, so that is good for the visualization part. We go back to our PyVision because we all want to share this quite easy, not too complex use case with our operations team. We go for the Seeq Visual Workbench here, and now we can just drag and drop it on the screen. And yeah, basically there we go. We provide the Seeq Workbench link here. We will automatically retrieve the data set in the visualization. And there we go. You have seen that we tick two boxes, time range adaptation and asset swap adaptation. And basically, now this screen can be taken from any operations team. They can just consume it. It's not too complex, but yeah, they can use the visualization. And as you can see, if we now change the time frame in PyVision, it will automatically adapt in Seeq as well, so you don't have to take care about that. The operations team can just go ahead, consume the Seeq views, and they don't even need to be trained in Seeq. They can just consume it. And here we have another example where we have different visualizations, and we will also see later on how the currently selected asset here in PyVision will also be transferred over to Seeq. Okay. So, as we have seen, we have two visualization or two symbol types. Is that me or what are you doing with your mic? So you've seen we have a very neat integration of Seeq into Py. We have seen that it's quite easy to use. We have seen that it adapts to the time range, and we also see that it will be compatible to the PyVision templates in the form of the asset. So on the one hand side, it will automatically transfer the time frame to all single Seeq things, so all single Seeq analysis at once. And beside of that, we also switch the assets. So you can see we have switched the energy generation here from Germany to France, and this is automatically transferred over to our Seeq content. So even that is directly possible with the solution. As said earlier, we also have the other way around. So we Seeq ad hoc analyzer. In the video we have seen the last version, but in the latest version, this extension is already available in every single PyVision screen. So you save one more step, you don't have to drag and drop it, you can just go ahead, go over to Seeq and do whatever you want. Investigate in root cause, create a visualization of existing PyVision screens, and then bring it over, as we have seen, to PyVision. Okay, so basically we have seen how the solution is working. I will do a short summary on the benefit and the results. And what we have seen is it still working? I don't think so. Okay. What we have seen is, or as a challenge, what we have seen is we have a new data analytics solution that we need to fit into our existing data landscape. So we have seen many different of these architecture slides where we have seen the Pi system and top the Seeq system, and we have seen that also with our customer base. There's always the need for procedure to integrate new systems into the existing landscape. And we also have seen that in the slides earlier that we want to scale up the usage of Seeq. I mean, Seeq is a cool tool. We want to scale it. We want many users to use it, and that is an easy way to do it. And we also want to deliver the insights to the right people. We have also seen that earlier with Lionel Gazelle in the presentation. We had a great result in the end. And Lionel already took advantage of our solution and is now able, or could be able, to bring the results from Seeq directly into PyVision. So the operations teams can directly take advantage of the upcoming failures, not in Seeq, but also in PyVision. The solution in this case was the integration we have just seen, and another way is the direct access to Informatica and Werusys if you need any support with, for example, the integration itself or anything that is done in Vision. And what we have seen with existing customers is that we had a great increase in the return of investment in Seeq because the user base is rapidly growing, much faster than before. We have seen that we have new possibilities to share our insights with everyone in the company, also in the Pi team, not in the specific Seeq team. And overall, that seems to be a good combination. I named it here, Seeq x Vision. As said before, speed up the return of investment, scale the Seeq usage, possibility to share insights. And what we have seen in the collaboration with Informatica is that we can generate great synergies between the Informatica Widgets Factory, which was shown earlier, and the news widget, which is the Seeq embedding. So you can create very powerful dashboards, and out of the box with the Seeq embedding, you have dozens of new visualizations, which were only available in Seeq before. And instead of that, we have a rapid knowledge share. You can take advantage of the Seeq journal, for example, in Pi Vision. And you also have the direct access to the experts who can show you how to do it. Okay, basically, that's my presentation. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them now.